This is a story about Deron catching the world's fastest woman, Elaine Thompson Herah's heart. Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way to help the channel. And if you enjoy our content, hit the like button. So, let's get into this. Now, recently, we started a vlog where we do a sort of lighter side of track and field. And in that, we had a little feature on Elaine Thompson Herah and her husband, Deron Herah. And it appeared to me that many of you really enjoyed this feature. I think a lot of you really enjoy seeing this couple together. So we decided to do this video on Deron Herah and Elaine Thompson Herah. So, are you ready? Yep, good to go. Celebrities in relationships often try to be very discreet. So many of us were not aware that Deron Herah and Elaine Thompson were dating. And they were dating for quite some time. They had been together for quite some time. Now, the video that brought up all the kerfuffle was this video where Deron is teaching Elaine Thompson how to ride a bicycle. And I thought this was really indicative of their relationship, the way they both relate to each other. And I guess all of us connected seeing this, because this is something that all of us, well, let me not say all, because there are exceptions to every rule, but most human beings want to have a relationship where our significant other is this involved in our life, and is this supportive. I mean, it was kind of cute, the fact that the world's fastest woman, a woman who can run 10.54, was just learning to ride a bicycle. But she explained that she grew up without many opportunities, and one of those opportunities was they couldn't afford to buy her a bicycle. She didn't have access to a bicycle, and therefore she didn't know how to ride a bicycle. But I think just seeing these two persons together, and the fact that her husband had gone out of his way to create the circumstances under which his wife could learn to ride a bicycle, really touched most of us, because this is the kind of relationship most human beings want and strive for. So I thought this was honestly cute. It was cute and sweet and supportive. Elaine and her husband Deron got married on November the 2nd, 2019, in what is described as a beautiful, classy wedding that the public was completely unaware of until she released a whole barrage of wedding pictures on her social media on Twitter and Instagram. About her new husband, she wrote, "I have a best friend as a husband, and he is my #1 supporter. He's a family man, and he's always giving back to God. That is what makes him a beautiful man. We're not perfect by any means, but what makes us beautiful as well. We're not afraid to say we're not perfect. We have our disagreements, but that comes along with marriage," she wrote. And in my mind, people, I can just imagine Deron doing this. In this recent post, we saw her giving her 3 gold medals to her husband, her 3 gold medals that she recently won at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. And again, this was just captivating and sweet. And I think it says a lot about the nature of their relationship and how they relate to each other, and how supportive they are of each other. Now, many of you may not know this, but Deron himself is a former athlete. He's 39 years of age, which makes him 10 years her senior. He's listed as an entrepreneur with several businesses, including boutiques. He's involved in the music industry. Deron's companies include Shop Golden Trend, Loan and Pawn. He's a proprietor for Herah Music Entertainment and Code Frolic. And of course, it doesn't hurt that the fact that his wife has a personal net worth of approximately, well, combined they have a net worth of $4 million US. I think another reason why we're also in love with this couple is that they're two people of color, two young people of color who are clearly and openly supportive of each other. And I know my saying, just, it may offend some people, and that's not my intent, but it is really wonderful to see people of African descent um, openly loving and supportive of each other. And the fact that she admits in her post that they're not perfect, they have their moments, but the fact that they're so supportive is key. Darren is a former athlete himself who ran the 400 meters, his personal best being 47.52, and also did the 400 meter hurdles, in which his personal best is 51.01. So they're both athletic, they both have an athletic background. He represented the Southwest Christian Junior College and Texas Tech University. Now, details are sketchy as to when and how they met. As I said, people at this level of profile tend to be very private. But they had been dating for quite some time before their marriage in November of 2019. And how did Thompson Herah manage to catch the world's fastest woman, Elaine Thompson Herah? Based on all her tweets and her Instagram posts, and looking at the clips that they share and the pictures they share to us, the public, I think the answer is obvious. There are two words that continually she references in all her posts regarding her husband. One is best friend, well, the phrase best friend, and the other is number one supporter. And I think this is an amazing example to us all. Plus, it's really wonderful that she has openly admitted that they're not perfect, they have problems like every other couple. But isn't it wonderful to see two young people of African descent clearly in love and having the time of their lives? A young lady who has been through many adversities to regain her status as the world's greatest, and a young man who has clearly been there for her to support her. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's wonderful to see a young king and a young queen, a beautiful couple, so openly loving and supportive of each other. And it inspires many of us. So if you like these types of vlogs, they're very new to the channel, please let me know by hitting the like button. Do you agree with me? Do you think that it's a wonderful thing to see a young couple of color, celebrities, openly showing the world that they love and they cherish and respect each other? I would love to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe and share the video. And people, bless up.